Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, and there's a survey, a Dungeons and Dragons survey up Wizards of the Coast. And I figured, let's take it together, or let's take it together for as long as I last, because they're warning this could take as much as 25 minutes, and I don't think I have that much patience in me. So, let's see how far we get in the survey. And by the way, I'll put this in the show notes, the link to the survey. I'll include a link, a pinned link in the comments. So if you want to take the survey, you want to give them your opinion, have at it. What are your favorite character classes? Well, everybody loves a bard, and I always seem to play a cleric. Oh, I can pick a third. Mm, first real character after my character. First character I stuck with, first PC, was Striker, the Paladin. Choose up to three races. All right, halfling, gnome, and dwarf. That was easy. Three settings: Greyhawk, Dark Sun, uh, hmm, Black Marsh. None other than Bat in the Attic. What is your favorite D&D setting? Greyhawk. Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons tabletop RPG? Yes. What is your age? I can't drive 55. What country are you currently located in? No secret, folks, United States. What year did you start playing tabletop RPG? What year did you start playing? Let's go back. It was 79 or 80. I'll be generous. I'll say 80. Which of the following editions of Dungeons and Dragons have you played? Yes, for original and basic, first edition, second edition. Kind of skipped third, fourth. I've played fifth edition, and yeah, we're gonna say other editions, right? OSR. Which edition did you play first? First edition. When the last time you played fifth edition? ShireCon. So I guess 6 months ago. Yeah. Have you used D&D Beyond official fifth edition digital tools? Never used D&D Beyond. Never subscribed to D&D Beyond. When was the last time you played any edition of D&D other than 5th edition? Within the last 3 months. Oh no. Motivations for playing D&D. How important are the following? Maximizing combat performance by carefully I don't know, slightly important. Creating my own adventures and campaigns, extremely important. Leading the group during gameplay, right down the middle. I like everybody to get a chance. Being a powerful hero that defeats villains and monsters, slightly important. I'm not worried about the power. Bonding over a shared experience, extremely important. Creating characters with detailed personalities, quirks, and motives, right down the middle. Using miniatures in gameplay, not important at all. Overcoming challenges with careful decision making, I'd say very important. Character monsters are beautifully illustrated in the book, somewhat important. Introducing new players to D&D, very important. I don't want to do it all the time, but it's extremely important. It's very important. Sometimes I just want to play. Identifying creative ways to solve challenges and obstacles. We'll go with very. Having a large collection of miniatures and or dungeon terrain, I couldn't give a flying fig. Being part of a fun group activity, extremely important. Creating homebrew world campaign setting, very important. The rulebooks and guide feature amazing artwork, slightly important. Taking charge of the team and deciding how to proceed, somewhat important. I don't need to be the leader. I play in a group with pretty much everybody is a DM, GM. Anybody can pick up the game at any time. So we've all learned that we all just take turns, kind of like being the party leader, or making suggestions, or whatever. Accumulating powerful weapons, spells, and artifacts. The artifacts slightly important. Researching rule books online to optimize class skill combinations. Could not give a fuck. Creating elaborate backstories for my character. You know what? Not important at all. Helping others learn how to play D&D. It's really important. I want people to enjoy it. Introduction to D&D. How are you introduced to D&D? A friend or a family member? And there's a bunch of other choices, but we're not going to go through it because that's going to take up too much time. About how long after your introduction to D&D did you play your first tabletop D&D game? It was a one-on-one session with my friend Kenny. And I was Cyrus, the fighter. You know the Cyrus fans, I think. God help me. About how long after your introduction to D&D did you purchase or receive your first D&D book or boxed set? A few months later. Got them for my birthday. Which of the following did you do first? Bought or received a book or box set? Play D&D. What was the first D&D product you ever owned? Choose all that apply. Player's Handbook, DM's Guide, and Dice. What was the first tabletop D&D product you ever owned? Physical. There was no digital back in 1979, 1980. What was the first 5th edition tabletop? All right. Players, DM. Oh, actually, no. It was the Core Rules gift set. There you go. I don't know if it came with a DM. It was a box set. No, it was like not a box set. It was all. It was all 3. Whatever. I'm not. You mentioned your first one was a Player's Handbook, DM's Guide, and accessories. How was this obtained? I received it new as a gift. Have you ever purchased? Oh, geez, yes, I have. Way too much. Think about the first D&D tabletop product you bought. Why did you buy that product? Um, it was time for me. Well, I started playing the game. I wanted to be a DM. I found the content interesting. I like to collect. I saw it in the store to read for enjoyment. Yeah, a lot of reasons. After that first product, what kind of D&D products did you get next? Uh, Adventures. Oh, choose what apply and core books and accessories. Box sets and supplemental stuff came later. When was the last time you bought an official 5th edition D&D product? More than 12 months ago. Have you bought official D&D products directly from a website? Amazon. Would you consider buying official D&D products directly from a website? This, by the way, these are questions about their upcoming store. All right. We already know that their plan is to integrate digital and physical. These questions are geared for that. Would you consider buying official D&D product directly from a website, or buy that way again? Uh, yes, from D&D Beyond. Yes, from Amazon. Yes, from D&D Store, Wizards of the Coast. Yes, if I was going to buy 5th edition stuff. I'm not saying I would. If I was going to buy official D&D stuff, Amazon likely has the best prices. So we'll say Amazon. How important to you are each of the following when to find whether or not to buy an official D&D product directly from a website? Fast shipping is extremely important. Digital content, yeah, somewhat important. Digital content is integrated into available. I don't care. I just want a PDF. Digital content is shareable with friends. That would be important. Discount or other benefit with discount or other benefit associated with bundled digital physical products. Again, this is about they're just easy, and those initial questions about your preferred setting and all that stuff means nothing compared to the questions that I'm answering now. I really should just answer these questions to be a total fuck. I really That discount though doesn't really make much difference to me. Uh, Digital content is accurate when compared to the physical product. Well, that would be important if that actually happened. Availability of exclusive content, don't care. Best price, certainly care. Free shipping, certainly care. Digital content is equally usable on PC and mobile. Somewhat important. How about that? Oh my god, I'm only 25% through this shit. Please rank your top considerations. Digital content is accurate. Oh my god, I gotta order this shit. Most important, free shipping. I gotta move it up. Oh my god. Best price, fast shipping. Um, all right, whatever. Why have you chosen not to buy D&D products within the last year? Um, I use online free products from unofficial sources. I get everything I need through my DM. I don't have a group to play with. The content is not appealing to me. There are no new products for the edition I play. I order online free products from official approved sources, I guess. Uh, Good enough answer. How about that? Have you created your own PCs for use with D&D? I hope so. I have created PCs in the past, and I create my own PCs now. What resources did you use? The core books, or the starting book, or supplemental? Um, what resources do you currently use to build resources? So, what was the first question then? Oh, did you and do you? So, I'm going to just say the same. I know they don't want to acknowledge the OSR here. If they give me a chance to, I will. Have you ever been a dungeon master? Have you ever been a DM? When was your first year of DMing? Right when I got the full set of rules, 1980. Oh, they want a month. I got it in July for my birthday, so we'll say probably August. Which editions have I DM'd? Original, first, second, and their clones. I don't know, 50%. Again, I play with a lot. When was the first time you played 5th edition? Last year in September. I know, scary, folks. How often did you play 5th edition in the past 6 months? Less than once every 3 months. And by the way, Shadow Dark doesn't count. 5th edition gaming habits over the 6th. Now, how long did your 5th edition game last? It was a 4-hour time slot, so 4 to 6 hours. Before and since the COVID-19 pandemic, how did you typically play? All right, before COVID, uh, we would play at a friend's house, in a public place, casually in a store. Uh, Virtually applies to all. Have I? Yeah. Wait, we're missing convention here. Other conventions, right? I don't see a convention listed here. What platform services do you usually use to play D&D virtually? Discord, uh, Roll20. How many active players, including you, are in the active groups that typically play 5th edition in? I guess zero, because I don't have any groups that I typically play 5th edition with. How many different groups, different people do you currently play? About zero. And about zero. Which of the following books have you bought? Well, all right, physical, physical, physical. Which of the following 5th edition box sets have you bought? And I have the starter and the essentials, but they are pretty much still closed. Which of the other? Oh my god, I don't know if I have any of this shit. Oh, Tyranny of Dragons, I have got that early on. No, I haven't bought none of the above. None of the above. Which of the following 5th edition have you bought? None of the above. No, none. None did. Which of the following official accessories have you bought? Yeah, none did. Which of these D&D related products have you bought? None did. Which of the following accessories for D&D do you plan on buying with the next? None of these. See, I'm not the customer they want. Core rule books. How many people, including yourself, use any of the core rule books you own? I guess myself. Which of the following 5th edition core rule books have you used? If you haven't used one, just skip it. I've never used any of that shit. Any of that shit. Any of that shit. Any of that shit. Oh, I guess it gets quicker when you don't use any of that shit. Yeah, no. Haven't used any of that shit. How important are the following to you when you buy a D&D book? Character background. Slightly important. Character species. Somewhat important. Classes. Somewhat important. Subclasses. Not important at all. Feats and spells would be very important. That's always good. Magic items, new monsters, adventures, but this, lore and world information. What I couldn't care about subclasses and feats. They don't actually exist in my game. What currency do you use to again questions for their online store? Interesting. How much would it pass? That's a bunch of zeros. And how much did I spend on here? I have a lifetime subscription to Roll20. I could put down infinite, right? I don't have to. I don't put any of that stuff. I'm not engagement with D&D. Which of the following D&D digital games have you ever played? Baldur's Gate, previous edition. Icewind Dale. D&D Online did that. Planescape, Torment, yep. Neverwinter Nights, yep. Did you follow D&D news? Where do you follow D&D news on? Where's Endworld? Pretty much Endworld. All right, and YouTube. In a typical week, how many hours do you watch D&D related content? Probably 6 to 10. Which family members, if any, have you played D&D with? Before COVID and since COVID, my wife. Back in the day, my siblings. That's it. My son never wanted to play. How likely is it you would recommend D&D? Oh, see, that's a trick question. So I would say role-playing games, a 10, OSR, a 10, D&D, they might like it. Why do you say that? I'm not answering that question because that takes time. And time is of the essence. Direction of D&D. How do you feel about the current direction of D&D? You know what? Strongly a negative. They ask me why. OGL. Need I say more? How about that? Have you played Magic the Gathering? Uh, Never played. Owned it back in the beta. Tabletop or digital games you have played? Okay. Well, let's see. And Shadow Dark. And back. Hold on. And Top Secret. And can't remember the name of the system. Oh well. In the past 6 months, no, I've not played Call of Cthulhu, Pathfinder, Shadowrun, Star Wars, Warhammer, World of Darkness. Oh, so those are my tabletops. Let me get confused. How much did I spend on these? Well, I spent probably 25 on Call of Cthulhu with the starter set, and that's about it on those. Which of the turn? Well, I am. Well, you have a write-in for your gender. That's not bad. I am a man. That is non-Hispanic, white, Euro American. Okay, uh, probably around there. Oh, okay. Survey didn't take horribly long. Let's see. Oh, well, I took over 20. Oh, wow. All right. Well, you sat through it with me, folks. Give them your opinions. I believe if you don't finish the survey, it probably doesn't count. I thought about tapping out, but you sat in here with me. There'll be no surprises for you when you see this survey, unless, like their prior survey, there's a special secret part that pops up about their VTT. I didn't get it, obviously. But there you go. I'm not saying follow my lead, but yes, if you want to see Greyhawk come back, if you want to tell them a dark something amazing but problematic setting, it's your opportunity. Folks, be safe, be well, God bless, roll those dice, roll them well. I will be back again tomorrow with a live stream. Hopefully, I believe Glenn Hallstrom and I. Dungeons, Dragons, and Discourse, 8 p.m. Eastern. Look forward to seeing you there. All right, folks. On that note, God bless.